General Hospital spoilers reveal surprise requests, impatient people, worried girlfriends, and so much more. You won't want to miss a moment of this suspenseful new episode. Trina, Tabyana Ali, surprised her friends when she explained why she felt that Esme Avery Kristen Pohl needed to go free despite knowing that she committed the crimes she was accused of. She is determined to make that happen so that if Esme's memory does return, she can be tried the right way at some point down the line. To that end, Diane, Carolyn Hennessy, and Robert Tristan Rogers need to meet up because Diane is acting as Trina's lawyer and has a request of the DA. Will he drop the charges against Esme, hoping for a conviction one day, or will he go full speed ahead and put the young woman and her baby behind bars? Esme did do the crime, but will she ever serve the time? Sonny Morris Bernard shared with Nina Cynthia Watrous that he was involved in a shootout the night before, and that is not something she is used to hearing. However, Carly, Laura Wright, knows that way of life well. When Carly and Sonny end up in familiar territory, it looks like it's once again about his dangerous life as a mafia kingpin. It's time for Nina to catch up with Phyllis, Joy Sky, after all the craziness that has gone on in her life of late. Will Phyllis be able to give Nana any insight into how Harmony ended up with one of her children? Phyllis also asks Nana if she thinks she can live with Sonny's way of life. What will Nina have to say to that? Meanwhile, Joss Eden McCoy didn't think her life would be like her mother's and convinced herself that Dex Evan Hofer could easily leave the mob. When she sees he was recently wounded, that is a wake-up call, and she is forced to confront him about what really happened and why he is now living with Sonny and avoiding her. Poor Lucy Lynn Herring is going stir-crazy in that safe house and is looking for a light at the end of the tunnel. But Anna Finola Hughes and Valentine James Patrick Stewart don't have one for her yet. She just wants to know when she can be free again and doesn't know if she can stay away from the nurses' ball. Meanwhile, Laura Jenny Francis arrives with an update and informs her friends that life can be full of surprises. Does she wonder what Victor was talking about when he accused her of sabotaging him? Finally, Victor Charles Shaughnessy is confused when Eileen Heather Mazer seems to want to call off their working relationship again. He puts her on the spot for answers, and she doesn't quite know what to say. In case you missed it, every Sunday, Soap Hub's very own in-house critic offers his, sometimes curt and heartfelt critique about the General Hospital week that was. If you missed their latest review, click here, get caught up, and then add your opinion to the comments section. General Hospital spoilers reveal pure despair, frantic loved ones, criminal mysteries, and so much more. You won't want to miss a moment of this exciting new episode. As Victor Charles Shaughnessy sails aboard the Haunted Star with a bevy of hostages, including Willow's Caitlin McMullen, bone marrow donor, Willow doesn't know what to think. Every time she seems to get close to a cure for her stage 4 cancer that got to that stage because she refused treatment, something happens to delay the cure or destroy it. Now, Willow doesn't know which one happened. Liesl, Kathleen Gaddy, is missing but could be found in time to save her, or maybe she won't. When Brooke, Lynn, and Sasha hear the news about Liesl, they visit Willow to offer her comfort. But Willow feels they seem too resigned to having no hope left. Willow doesn't want to give up hope and wonders if she is being too optimistic, just as Michael Chad Duell has been all this time. Meanwhile, it looks like Carly Laura Wright is ready to throw in the towel on Willow's life as she tells Jocelyn Eden McCoy that they might have to prepare themselves for the worst. Valentine James Patrick Stewart remains despondent after what happened to Anna Finola Hughes. Her life is still on the line and Victor is still out there. Now he knows that Victor has kidnapped several people and taken off onto the high seas aboard the Haunted Star. As he waits on word about Anna's condition, he grows more hysterical than ever. Thankfully, there are more cool heads around him as Jordan, Tanisha Harper, finally decides to take charge after so many people around her have gone rogue. Little does she know that she is also dealing with a missing Trina, who is also aboard the boat. At least Trina has some good news for Spencer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez. She might have found them an escape route. Cody, Josh Kelly, knows he did not steal that bracelet from Blades, Lonnie Burrows, and is determined to prove his innocence. He has done many wrong things in his life, but this isn't one of them. While he can tell the cops how he really knows Gladys and how much money she owes Selena Wu, Lydia Look, he would then give himself away as one of Selena's poker hires. Still, he is about to take desperate measures to get himself out of this situation, with Sam's, Kelly Monaco, help. As for Gladys, she sneaks around some more and fishes for information to see just what the cops have on Cody, while hoping they have nothing on her. General Hospital spoilers reveal stunning entrances, torn feelings, a dying bride in need, and so much more. You won't want to miss a moment of this action-packed new episode. Robert, Tristan Rogers, and Diane, Carolyn Hennessy, found a little romance in the midst of car trouble as Robert pulled Diane in for a kiss. Then, Diane presented Robert with a dry cleaning bill so they could flirt some more over civil case law and who was responsible for the damage to her clothing. However, Holly, Emma Sams, surprises them both and interrupts the banter. Neither woman likes seeing the other, but Robert loves seeing Holly. He never expected that she would be back in Port Charles so soon, and she comes bearing some big news about what Victor Charles Shaughnessy is really up to. Was Ethan's James Ryan information correct so that someone can finally figure out that Victor wants to reverse climate change by killing off half of humanity? Naima, Cynthia Watrous, could barely believe that Sonny, Maurice Bernard, was invited to Michael's, Chad Duell, and Willow's, Caitlin McMullen wedding, but she wasn't. However, she told him to go anyway, and Sonny agreed to attend. Now that the wedding is coming up in a few hours, Sonny is not quite sure he should go. As they discuss the situation, Naima asks Sonny if he is on her side, and of course he assures her that he is. So Naima puts on a happy face and once again tells him she will be fine when clearly she is not. Sonny sets out to go to the wedding, but it won't feel right to him. Wait till he sees what surprises are in store when he gets there. Willow was supposed to die 2 months ago, but here she is with no further treatment getting ready for her wedding. Sadly, she gets some more bad news right before she is set to walk down the aisle. Willow always seems to get bad news, but nothing is going to stop her from marrying Michael, so she is going to have to improvise to make sure this wedding turns out just right. With Drew Cameron Matheson unable to give her away because he has to go fetch her bone marrow donor in Greenland, Willow is forced to make alternate plans. Finally, all the Quartermains and those who are Q adjacent for this living room wedding are shocked to see Tracy, Jane Elliott, waltz in as if she owns the place when we all know the house belongs to Monica, Leslie Charleson. Ned fills her in on everything that is going on, but does he tell her that ELQ is in trouble? In case you missed these from last Friday, SoapHub has your weekly General Hospital spoilers all in one place. They let you know what your favorite Port Charles Power players will be up to in the days ahead.